the glorious day to build some muscle. I'm Ryan Masters, a Spartan Doctore, a certified strength and conditioning specialist, and today I'm going to teach you 3 steps to a better bench press. Now, before we jump into that, if you haven't already, go ahead and click the link below to download my Spartan Body Blueprint. That's going to teach you how you can build muscle each week with less than 5 hours a week. So it's great for busy guys who are doing things in their life but still want to stay in shape. Alright, so today's Monday, also known as National Chest Day, right? Every Monday, everyone's always doing bench and chest, and bench press obviously is one of the most popular exercises in the gym. So let me give you 3 steps, or 3 areas to check to help you improve for a better bench press. So step 1 is to get a grip. Okay, and what I mean by that is hand placement on the bar. You want your hands approximately 22 to 28 inches apart, measured from the index fingers. And that's going to give you a good base to hit the chest and also the triceps and shoulders at the right angle. If you go too wide, then you're going to put more stress on the shoulders, and if you're too narrow with your grip, then it turns into a tricep press exercise. So neither of those are bad. It's just when we're looking to do bench press and do it right and get the most return for our input, we want to have hand placement at 22 to 28 inches apart. So step 2 is make sure you want chest up, back down. And what I mean by that is when you're doing bench press, you are pushing the bar and you want your back pushing into the bench, not your neck or not your head. That's a good way to really hurt yourself if you're pushing all that weight on your head or your neck. So you want your upper back flat on the bench or on the bench, pushing off of it. And a good kind of trick or way to help you get set with that is imagine that someone is sticking their fingers right in your spine, and so what you want to do is like you're trying to squeeze their hands like that, and then you keep that position when you get on the bench, and that will help automatically put your chest up, get you in a better position so that you'll have a slight arch in your back, because you do want an arch in your back. We don't want a bridge, but we do want an arch in the back, and allow you to do a more efficient, better skilled bench press. And the last step to check is you want feet planted, feet firmly planted on the ground, because again, when you're pushing the bar away, the bar is pushing on you and pushing your body into the bench, but you also want to be pushing up from your legs as well. Now, you don't want to get carried away and be like the goofballs who are bridging and lifting their hips off the bench. That's not correct. But you do want your feet planted firmly on the ground, and you want your shins to be about vertical. So you don't want them too far forward or too far back. So if your feet are too far forward or too far back, you're not going to be able to have a good kinetic chain, and you're not going to have enough posture to help you really push and drive through to get a good, efficient bench press. So make sure your feet, obviously the width is going to vary depending on your hip size and flexibility and all of that, so we don't need to get too technical there, but the main thing is make sure your heels are planted firmly, because that's where you're pushing off of, so through your heels, and then also that your shins are about vertical. Alright, and last bonus tip is, with bench press and all the exercises, especially the big compound ones, view it as a skill that you are continually improving. You can always get better. I'm still working on my bench and always will be, so you can always get better with bench. And whenever you start with bench or any compound exercise, I always start with the bar first, and you should as well. First couple sets, just do the bar, use that to clear your head, also really just double check your technique each time, and that way you're building a solid foundation that you can carry with you for the rest of your life. Alright, I hope you found that helpful. If you did, go ahead and click the like button down below so I know to make more of these videos for you, and also subscribe, that way they come right to you when they are released. But in the meantime, get in the gym, train hard, never retreat, and never surrender.